Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris just recently had their post-draft presser, and there was a lot to unpack. Some good, some bad, and some questionable stuff. Now, in this video, I'm going to highlight what I thought, the big things that I got from this post-game presser, and why I'm somewhat excited for the future right now. Now, three themes that I picked up in this post-game presser. Number one, the Atlanta Falcons had a plan. They stuck with their plan. If that plan was good, bad, indifferent, I don't know. We will find out, but they had a plan. A lot of people have gotten on the bandwagon with Terry Fontenot, where he selects the best player available in the first round draft, and then he does this trading up in the second round and gets who he thinks is the best player in the second round as well. Just right on cue, it happened. The first round pick surprised everyone. He got who he thought was the best player available, which could be, depending on whatever, I know, certain circumstances. If Michael Penix went to a team that needed a quarterback, he would probably be one of the better quarterbacks selected, but that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that later. But they went with their plan. Select their best player available in the first round, second round, trade up for the guy who they think is the best, and then from there, go just silently selecting the best player available. Now, they stuck with their guns. Will it work? I don't know. A lot of people are saying this was a phenomenal draft for them. So a lot of people are saying this was a terrible draft. But we will see. It's all about the production of the second-tier guys, the guys that got in the second, third, and fourth round. Can they play? Can they impact the team right now? And that's something we will have to see. The second theme that I got from this press conference is that they hear the outside noise. They talk about Michael Lombardi kind of bashing them. They talk about other GMs around the league, and they talk about fans. They kind of do it in a laughing, funny way, but in all reality, it shows that they actually hear all the crazy noise around them. Now, to be completely honest, this is something that I thought they kind of tune out. They get in that war room, they kind of keep their heads together, and they really select the player who they think fits best. And that kind of happened, but they also refer to the outside noise. I know this happened, but we believe, or I know this person said this, but we believe, which is kind of interesting. I mean, they see that they're taking a lot of heat for this pick, and if it works out, I guarantee they're going to be the first to say, we told you so. So that was something else that was very interesting. The third thing that was super interesting is that they still have a lot of work to do, and they feel like they're going to make a lot more moves after the draft. You hear Terry Fontenot talks about, hey, I'm still taking phone calls. He mentioned one time that he called about a player. He didn't say what that involved, and he couldn't tell us. But it just shows that they're still trying to work deals. The biggest thing for me is that cornerback, they still maybe have some needs. Yes, they're deciding to roll out with some guys on the team, but you also kind of hear how he's like, yeah, we got some guys in the back burner we're reaching out to. So it means that they are by far not done. They know that the draft got some good players, but they still want to build and develop this roster. And so they're making calls. If we see a trade for the Atlanta Falcons, or if we see a couple more free agency signings, I would not be surprised, because they know they still have some depth needs that they need to fit. But those are the three big themes that I saw from this post-game presser. Yeah, they were pretty laughing and having a good time. So maybe they legit thought that this was a good draft, and maybe they're happy with the players they got. And to be honest, if these guys hit, if they can play for the Atlanta Falcons, then they honestly did have a good draft. And if they don't, if they're not a playoff team next year, then they probably will go down as having the worst draft pick of all time, just because the situation. But if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. If you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.